What up? And welcome back to my channel. Sometimes I gotta sing a little song, you know? So today, we're gonna be making a cheesy Gordita crunch. So before we get into it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment, okay? Because it's free. Everything's free. I'm not charging you nothing, you know? So first off, let's get into it. So I'm using my Chef's Foundry. I'm sorry. I'm using my Chef's Foundry skillets. They're perfect. Watch the process. Trust the process. It's going to show you why Chef's Foundry skillets, frying pans are top tier with this ceramic, you know? So first off, I just cut up an onion and diced up some chicken breasts. And since I'm doing a Taco Bell, basically menu item, even though I'm making it homemade, of course, I decided to do the chicken fajita seasoning. Or I don't know if it say chicken on there, but the fajita seasoning, Taco Bell, I did that. Added some tahini, I added some garlic powder, I added some paprika, and I know I added some black pepper and a little bit of seasoned salt too, just because of the flavors, because you need the flavors, okay? And I usually always add some kind of Mexican hot sauce because I keep the Mexican hot sauce in the pantry, okay? I got 3 of them in there right now. All of them got different flavors, all of them fire. I love going into the Mexican store and just getting lost because I get lost in the sauce up in there. They got so many different things, so many different flavors. I get lost in the sauce area, the seasoning area, and where the cheese at. Like, it just be like, whoa, man, too many options almost be overwhelming me, but I'm going to take my time, okay? So I just went ahead and cooked the chicken. All the ingredients will be at the bottom, so you don't have to worry too much about nothing. Just follow along with the process, watching it. And then you'll have the ingredients at the bottom, so then you'll know what to do. You know, you'll be basically cooking it as we go. This is like me real time, just cooking this. Okay, that's why I made sure to dice up the chicken real. I made sure to dice up the chicken real little. Okay, so I just want to emphasize that I diced it up just kind of smaller, just because of these tacos. I didn't want them to be too. I don't like big chunks of chicken in tacos. Like, I want my chicken diced up. I'll eat shredded chicken. You know what I'm saying? I don't prefer shredded chicken. You have never seen a shredded chicken recipe on here. That's not my preference. I like the diced chunky chicken. You know what I'm saying? Diced chicken breast chicken. Diced chicken breast chunked up. You know? That's what we doing. That's what I like. So that's what I make sure to do here. I made to my preference. So you saw how the pan was real messy. This is the same pan. That's how quick it is to clean these off. Okay, Chef's Foundry. Chef's Foundry. I'm going to tag them below, okay? So this is what I'm using. I'm using I forgot what they call this, but it's 6 hard shell and it's 6 soft shells in this kit. Okay, I found this at Old El Paso, or Paso. Old El Paso. I found it in the store. It was on sale. You know what I'm saying? I love a good deal. You know, I love a deal. So I thought it's perfect for Gorditas because it's basically, like, the process was so simple. After watching recipes, this recipe actually is very simple. So you're going to use the soft shell. You're going to put that down. Then you're going to spread it with cheese. Now, I wish I would have used more cheese in this. But I decided, just from the past of going big or going home, I tried to go small on this. I tried to go light. Because, I don't know, like, just from my past experiences, I tried to go just take it easy the first time. Because sometimes if you kind of do too much the first time. Yeah, I just try to take it easy, okay? I try to take it easy, so I didn't add too much cheese, but I could have added more cheese at that moment in the initial phase. But either way, the cheese becomes a sealant, so when the cheese get ooey gooey, when you melt it down, don't burn it, okay? It's on the low. We on the low heat, okay? Because you don't want to burn the outside taco either, because if you burn the outside, you know, it's not going to be, listen, it ain't going to be able to fold or nothing, okay? This is not on no high heat. We're not doing that. No high heat, okay? We're not doing that. We do not want to burn these tacos. We don't want no burnt taste. We just want it high enough for it to still be able to melt, though. So maybe like between low and medium. Nothing too crazy. Maybe even, I don't know, medium heat at the most, but that depends on your stove too, because some people's stoves be super hot, and we don't have time for that. So just melting the cheese at this point. We're using this moment to melt the cheese to the ooey gooiness, which is why I put the top on there to kind of speed it up. And then when they get melted, I added the shell, and we're going to seal it together, and they become one. We seal them together with the cheese, and they become one. So this is half of the cheesy gordita. But it's basically this is the foundation. You know, this is what we're going to be building off of. I got this idea because every Tuesday I like to do some kind of Taco Tuesday, you know. Something Taco Tuesday, because it is Taco Tuesday. I don't know if it is for everybody else, but it is for me. In this house, I always do something. I always try, at least. I haven't, you know, it's some days where we didn't, but it's always something. It's usually either tacos of some sort, so tacos like this, or like the mini tacos, like the mini quesadillas, nachos, like it could be anything, crunch wraps, something of that nature though. And I gotta have something like some kind of authentic Mexican taste in there, because if it's Taco Tuesday, I need it. And you see with this, I added the Mexican hot sauce to the chicken as it was cooking, because I whenever it's Tuesday, I like to do that. I like to add the hot sauce right into the meat. You know what I'm saying? And it adds so much flavor and spiciness. And I love that. I love that. I love the authenticity. I love the taste. Okay? So, and this is also Babe's favorite thing. Like, I guess from when he used to actually go to Taco Bell. I try to make things now where, like, the stuff that I used to make, or not used to make, but the stuff I used to eat from being like a fast food child. Because I was kind of half fast food child, and then I also got homemade food and stuff, you know, from the cooks of from the people that actually cooked in the family. So it was kind of half and half. But, you know, them times when I did have the fast food, like when I was a teenager and stuff like that, Taco Bell was one of my favorites. I can't say that I used to get this a lot, the cheesy gordita a lot, but when I had finally tried it, I was blown away because I had never tried it. I was more of just like either chalupa or just regular taco fan. And then eventually I dipped into crunch wraps. But when I was eating crunch wraps back then, I had to have no tomatoes. But then it was just, they started making my crunch wraps either so thin or put too much lettuce. They just started messing up my stuff so bad where it also influenced how I cook and what I do now and what I do today. So I try to cook things that I used to eat. Basically, when I used to eat fast food a lot, I try to make it at home. And I guarantee you, when you take the time out to make this stuff at home and actually have the leftovers, because you got to think about the positives of this. You're going to have leftovers, okay? If you don't make all of it, you're going to have leftovers. You can have some tomorrow. But remaking this stuff at home like this is chef's kiss, fam. I recommend it. Because it's always going to taste better at home. Because you adding your seasonings to it. And on top of that, a lot of stuff now, if you're trying to make something that tastes just like the restaurant, they got it now where the seasoning or sauces are in the restaurants now. I mean, not restaurants, but in the stores. They got like their own, some people got they stuff frozen. Because ain't nothing wrong with frozen food. Okay? The best frozen food so far that I've had is Trader Joe's. I'm not going to lie. I don't even go there often, but when I do, and I just want something, just want something, and want something that's close to, like, almost tasting like I just made this, I go to Trader Joe's. Fire. Now, let's build this. Now, once the tacos were ready, I added the spicy ranchero sauce, which is what they use on the cheesy gordita, or if it's not, this. We added that on there. I added it on the bottom layer first. So I added it on the bottom and then I added the meat because I just wanted the sauces to be, basically, I wanted everything to become one. I wanted the bite, as soon as you bit it, all them sauces and everything just melt. The cheese from the inner shell, from them being melted together, that cheese, and then that sauce, and then everything else that's going to be on here. Because what wasn't pictured was us putting on the I didn't put no salsa on here like I usually do with tacos, because basically let us do it ourselves. So I put the salsa at the table, and you know what I'm saying, we was able to put the salsa on ourselves. But I just added lettuce, tomato, you know what I'm saying, sour cream, more cheese. But we definitely put we use Mexican hot sauce, okay? Like Taco Tuesdays, Mexican hot sauce. That's what it is, okay? Authenticity. I need that. I need it. Now, this was it. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Okay? This was so easy to make. So next time when I make it, it's going to look different than this. Every time I make stuff, it's always going to be different than the first time. I like to do that. That's my thing. I am an inventor. I am an experimenter. And I'm always going to do better than the last time. But these was delicious. Okay? Make them. Try them. And let me know if you do. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back. I'll be back. So you should be back too. Okay?